my team wins the big game.
Welcome to the Too Much Dip podcast. My name is Dave. It is Tuesday. Around these parts, we celebrate President's Day. Actually, we really technically didn't because we did circling back. We were still in the office, but we got kids and stuff. KJ had a scheduling thing. It's a whole deal. So it's the Dave and Dorn show today. Dillon's here. He's vibing real hard. I don't even know if he's paying attention.
I am. I listened to a new, I think it's new, Morgan Wallen song on the radio called Mamaw's House.
Okay.
Total shit.
Mamaw's House. Okay.
It's called Mamaw's House, and it's total shit. I just want to get that out there. It's been bothering me all day. I wanted to share it with the people. I'll listen to it just so you know what I'm talking about, but then don't listen to it after that.
All right. How do you spell Mamaw?
I think it's Mamaw, I think.
Are you sure it's not Thomas Rhett?
It's Morgan Wallen.
Thomas
Pretty
Rhett
sure.
has a version too.
Really?
Hold on. What's this dude's name? Morgan Wallen.
I think I'm right. Mamaw's House.
What we know is the song sucks.
Yeah, Mamaw's House.
Oh, I'm
Morgan
sorry.
Wallen.
Okay. He's on there too.
Okay.
Yep.
Featuring Morgan Wallen.
this
Okay.
is-
It's a Thomas Rhett song, technically. You're
This
right.
is checking some boxes.
It's shit.
Yeah, and if they did when I punched the clock tonight, I know right where I'd be. I'd walk in and get a big old hug and a bigger glass of tea. Mamaw's always got tea.
Mention of tea, the Bible, front porch, swing, Mamaw's House.
Swangin'. Well, shout out to Thomas Rhett and Morgan Wallen. I will say, disappointed that on Zach Bryan Radio on Spotify, they like to really toss in some Morgan Wallen, and I always have to go in and be like, no, I don't want this.
Yeah.
There's some artists you don't want on your playlist, and I
hear you.
I don't freak with it. We're running twos today. Randy's here too. Randy, say hi to the folks.
Hi, folks.
All right.
I am just so happy to talk sports and how Purdue lost to Ohio State. Thanks.
All right.
It's okay. You're still top five.
Man, just beating down Purdue fan, Randy.
I watched a lot of Texas basketball last night because there was nothing else on. It was Texas K-State. College basketball is tough watch.
Yeah.
And that's not breaking news, but last night K-State is not a fun team to watch.
Yeah. I don't enjoy watching college basketball. I don't know why my anxiety just goes crazy when I watch it. It's like when the other team goes on a run, it's like, oh, fuck.
It feels insurmountable.
Especially on the road, and the fans get into it, and you got to call timeout when they go on like a 12-0 run. It's like, oh, fuck, I hate this. I'm going to turn it off.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
No, I got you.
No lead is safe in college basketball, it feels like. You might get up by 18 in the first half. They're going to close.
I switched over. I started watching U of H because I will watch like
They're
their
good.
best teams. They're very good. They're also playing Iowa State, who's good too.
They whipped Texas the other night.
They're really good. That game, you had U of H get out to like a 18-4 start, something, at home. And to Iowa State's credit, they chipped away at it. But it felt like that game was in like slow motion. Those teams are just such good defensively that it was not a fun watch. So what I'm saying is college basketball stinks.
Hey, March Madness is approaching, David.
Unless my team wins the big game. And then it's good.
Right.
We could start with some college football.
Yeah.
We have some breaking news.
Yeah.
We have the first people to break this news.
Yeah. The college football playoff 12-team format has been announced.
5 and 7.
They're doing a 5+7. You might be thinking, what does that mean, David?
Right.
Well, that does equal 12 if you add those two together. That makes
Hold
it
on,
12
hold
team.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
You've got the 5 highest ranked conference champions.
Yes, but the Power Four are auto bids.
The 4 highest ranked.
You got the Big
conference
12,
champions.
you got the SEC, you got the ACC, and you got the Big 10. Those 4 conference champions, they're automatically one of the top 5 seeds.
Yes, and then you have the at-large.
The at-large conference champion of the, I hate to say lesser conferences, but lesser conferences.
That's fine. But there could be a scenario where the lesser is higher ranked.
That is correct. Very well
Just
put.
be clear, because I wasn't sure about that.
Like maybe the Big 12, for example. They might be a 5th ranked or a 5th seed, I'm just kidding.
Big 12 or ACC.
Yeah.
That's
something
fair.
like
That's
that.
fair. The guy's still in the Big 12 technically, but he's already moved on.
In those top 4 seeds, they get a first round bye. So then seeds 5 through 12, they will play each other in the first round. The highest of those seeds gets a home game, which is cool.
That's dope.
It is dope.
That's what I'm really excited about.
That's cool.
Having the chance to host a playoff game.
Yeah, brand new, obviously.
Is really cool.
That's exciting. And then, of course, the winners of the first round will then face the top 4 seeds in the second round. And those will be the New Year's bowl games, whatever they're called.
Have you seen the Notre Dame conundrum?
No.
Notre Dame, no matter what they do, will never have a bye.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that.
Which I'm sure something will be done about that.
That's hilarious.
But in the event that they are like very, very, which isn't crazy. Like,
also weird to think that they just never win conference championships.
Yeah, it is weird. And that's kind of their own doing. And to be fair, I don't think it's like Notre Dame's upset about this. But someone did point that out, and people are dunking on Notre Dame.
So
as
they
often do.
can never get. Well, this will probably be reformatted at some point, but
if they are
under the current system, they can never get a first round bye.
Right.
That's funny.
It is funny. So the best they could do, I guess, would be 5th,
sixth,
6th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That's funny.
I did start thinking of scenarios where like T-State could very well win their conference. And I mean, that's a thing. Texas State, I mean, that's something that you never, I mean, this applies to a lot of schools, but Texas State was a bowl eligible team last year. They didn't win the conference, but it's not crazy to think that in the next couple of years they could win that conference. And that's cool.
This will almost definitely get rid of the pre-existing like inherent problem that you can win all of your games and still not have a chance to win a championship.
Yeah.
Auburn 04 did this. They went undefeated and were completely left out. This was the BCS back then. They were left out. Obviously, Florida State last year was left out, even though they were undefeated. So now you get 12 teams. Very unlikely that an undefeated team will be left out moving forward, which is good. That's a win. That's a win for everybody.
I believe there's no limit on how many teams a conference can have in the playoff.
Correct.
So you could have 6 SEC teams.
Correct.
Which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
but
very unlikely, but possible technically. I like it. I'm down. I'm down with my favorite part. I think is the home game for seeds. I guess is 5 through 8. Get a home game in the first round of the playoff. That's exciting.
That is cool. The thought of going to San Marcos for a playoff game. Now I've been to a playoff game in San Marcos, but it was when T-State was D1 AA.
Yeah,
when they actually had like a normal playoff.
Barrick Neely, dope.
Shout out to Barrick Neely.
He was sick.
Now on the coaching staff at T-State.
Really?
I think maybe passing game coordinator or quarterbacks coach, something, which is great. So yeah, I don't have much more on that. I haven't seen many people upset about it.
I'm all about it. I think it's fun.
Did they do something? Did they get it right?
We'll see. I'm sure people will complain like they always do, but this should take care of everybody.
I want to give a shout out to our good friends at Factor.
Mm-hmm.
You may have opened that fridge this week and noticed that someone had been bringing Factor meals in to eat for lunch. It was me.
Mm-hmm.
It was this guy. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals make eating better every day easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, and dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. You'll have over 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, and veggie, and more. There's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. What are you waiting for? Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. Dillon, tried the little shots?
The wellness shots. Yes, I had one this morning, actually. They're great. They're great.
I had one, a little lemon, a little ginger.
Little cayenne,
little pick-me-up.
You just feel yourself getting healthier when you take those.
That's one of the add-ons, and they've got snacks and smoothies and more. 2-minute meals, fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant-quality meals that are ready to eat. Heat and eat whenever you are. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, upscale options done easily. Did the pork chop today.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I did the jalapeno chicken breast that I think cauliflower rice. Very good.
I had that 2 nights ago.
You're
and
getting like 43 grams of protein or something.
Parks and I each had our own factor meal for dinner the other night.
No prep,
So
no
easy,
mess.
so good.
Yeah. Factor meals are 100% ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, cooking, or cleanup needed. Head to factormeals.com/bang50. That's bang50 and use code bang50 to get 50% off. That's code bang50 at factormeals.com/bang50 to get 50% off. Shout out Factor. So if Brett wasn't on the cusp of winning a very, very long shot Luke List bet, would you have watched much of the Genesis, the golf at Riviera over the weekend?
So we watched some in the office Thursday, Friday last week. I didn't catch. I caught a few highlights here and there over the weekend, but of course, Tiger being out. The big news for me was the Spieth situation, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I didn't catch much of the final 2 rounds.
Yeah, the Spieth thing. I wish KJ was here because he is a casual golf fan, right? And I like watching people learn in real time on Twitter, like, wait, what? Like that rule and how you can just get DQ'd for just a clerical error.
Yeah.
But it happened. And the tour, successful tournament, one of their, Riviera is a marquee spot. But to lose the cat to influenza, as he put it, couldn't just say the flu, and Spieth to a DQ.
Yeah.
It's just tough,
Where was
man.
Spieth on the leaderboard when this happened?
I don't think he wasn't near the top, but I think he was in play.
Okay.
This
Striking
was
distance.
Yeah.
He was a moving day away from being there. This happened after the Friday round, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is not a unique opinion, but it's one of the dumbest rules, not just in golf, but in sports in general. Golf, I believe, is the only sport where you keep your own score.
Yeah, gotta be.
I think so. Why not just, I don't know, fix the error and keep playing? It was an honest mistake. He's not trying to cheat the system. He's not trying to steal a stroke. It was an honest mistake. Turns in the wrong score. Don't DQ the guy for that. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I want to verify where he was at, but I'm trying to think. Like, maybe have your caddy keep score, or he's in charge of that. I don't know. I know growing up playing youth golf and high school golf, that's part of it. You keep your score, your playing partner's score, right? And at the end, that's the whole thing. But like once you're in the pros, something so like no one is going to accuse him of like he didn't think he was going to pull one over by having
No.
a 3 when he had a 4.
Total accident. After you finish your round, I mean, you can look. I mean, they have leaderboards around the venue. Can you not be like double check? Like, okay, it says I'm 3 under here on my scorecard, but it says I'm 2 under on the leaderboard. Like, which one's actually correct? And then you go to your caddy. Okay, did we mess this up? Look at the card. But still, it shouldn't come down to that. Everyone's keeping score already. Just keep one official score, and that's it. This is dumb.
It's crazy. He was 3 under. He would have been 3 under going into Saturday.
Okay.
So
yeah, he was there.
He was there. It really sucks, man, because the tours. They're fighting live rumors. They're fighting weather a few weeks ago. They're fighting all sorts of things. And then you get Cat, who comes out, looks okay. His first round of the year on Thursday. We watched it here at the office.
1 over maybe on Thursday.
One over Thursday, I believe. And then Friday, I don't even know where he was at. I was kind of watching it casually. I was running errands, and next thing you know, he withdrew. And when I saw he withdrew, I said, oh no. Because they were talking on the broadcast about him walking a little more gingerly.
When he has to hit a step, either going down a couple of stairs or up a couple of I think it's down is when he looks the
down
worst.
looks the worst.
It's like, okay, this dude's struggling. Walking on flat surface, he looks okay.
He almost looks like Ron DeSantis in boots when he's walking downhill.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying not to eat shit.
He's clearly uncomfortable when he does it. And understandably so. His leg got mangled in that accident. It's really shitty. Yeah, man, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Tiger, we may have seen the last of Tiger winning.
Yeah, probably. We'll see what we'll see what it looks like here in a few weeks at Augusta. I guess we're probably 6 weeks away.
Sneaking up on us, isn't it?
Damn. I wish I had timed my procedure better. I got weekend one of I'm getting snipped. If you're new
You
here,
timed it pretty damn well, Dave.
you know I did. That was complete accident. That's the date they gave me, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's March. That sounds right. Just so happens to be like day one of the tournament.
You're gonna have all 12 of your brackets just like this, staring at you while you're just laid up in bed,
Big old bag of ice on my balls.
frozen peas or something.
Little piece just dangling.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I don't know what happens. I don't even want to hear it. Don't DM me your bad stories if you got one.
It's a very common procedure. You're gonna be just fine.
I know.
Dude, I kind of want one too. Can I go
feel
with
like-
you?
Do you want to go?
Hey, my
Will, I
buddy
thought
wants
Will was
one
going to
too.
do it. I thought we were going to all get we should all just get like one big room, a suite, just all get snipped up. Randy, you don't have to join because you're
can.
You can if you want. I don't blame you.
Maybe later.
You might want a little Randy's one day.
Maybe.
Okay.
Little wackos, little wacko trimbaccos running around.
Little wacky trimbackies.
Got to give a shout out to Hidecki. Got to give
Yeah.
a shout out to Hidecki's caddy.
What was he puffing on there?
It looked like
It wasn't.
you know the names of the cartridges better than me.
Oh, was it? Okay. It was
It was a vape cartridge.
It was a nicotine tobacco. What's in that shit?
nicotine.
I have no idea.
I think it's just
It's just
nicotine.
okay, it's a nicotine cartridge.
What are the ones?
There's the Elf bars. I think the really popular one. I learned that the Escobar.
Escobar.
I think that one's been banned,
Why?
which is what my friends all have them.
Because Escobar is a narco terrorist.
I think when the ban was announced, my buddy Kevin went and bought like a pallet of it before they actually took them off the shelves. So
Is he selling them on the low?
I think he's set for a while. They have fun flavors too.
That rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once again, there's just someone is just following this dude around. No, they know that when Hideki wins, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get a photo off of this dude.
Yeah, and the caddy, of course, after he won the Masters, the caddy did the bow to the course.
Bow to the
and everyone
course,
took the hat
objectively
off,
cool.
which was fucking awesome. So yeah, this dude is he keeps catching dubs.
He's kind of stealing Hideki's thunder.
Yeah.
Hideki went out there and took it, man. Just throwing darts, back-to-back darts, back-to-back kick-ins.
I like me some Hideki.
I do too. Even though like he's limited in English and like I don't really know much about
Maybe
his
that's why
personality.
we like him so much because he doesn't say a whole lot.
I like he looks like a good guy.
Yeah,
He
he
looks like
does.
he's having fun out there, even when he's having issues putting. And also he's a team Asics.
He's got the dope pause on the top of the swing, which
It gives me
I don't know how-
anxiety.
I don't know how they do that.
I should hate it because it just when he's up there, I just think of how I would be if I had to pause it and all the bad things would enter my head in
Yeah.
that split second.
He is Team Asics.
Yeah. Which I think is underrated.
It's sick.
It looks good.
They're sick.
So, and we're in Mexico. Tours in Mexico this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. They need something dope to happen. Brett and our good friend Dan Regester had long shot sprinkle bets on Luke List, who on that front nine looked like he was about to go out there and run away with it, and then things went south, and that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough scene, but there will be more bets. I don't know how much All-Star game you watch. It kind of consumed my night Saturday night because I watched the 3-point stuff. I watched a little bit of the skills. I watched the 3-point, and then I watched the Steph and Sabrina 3-point shootout. Did you catch anything?
I caught some of the 3-point, which was dope.
Why is that cooler than the dunk contest now?
I don't.
Is it because when a guy gets going and hits like 4 in a row, it's kind of like you kind of feel them in that groove, and that's dope?
I think part of it is we've seen every dunk now. Like every now and then they'll sneak one in that we haven't seen yet, but it's like I don't know. Remember the Nate what's his name? The short guy?
Robinson.
Remember the Nate Robinson year?
Yeah.
I think he ruined the dunk contest because he missed like his first like 35 dunks,
Was that him?
and he finally that's when they did like you have a minute to get your dunk in,
Oh, yeah.
and it wasn't 35, but he couldn't make his dunk, and finally he just had to go put one in. He got like a score of 4 or something, That was the beginning of the downhill of the dunk contest, and now we've just seen them all.
Yeah, the trend seems to be get somebody out there and let me jump over him, which to me, I don't hate. I don't like it when Mac McClung, I don't think did this, but when someone hops somebody and like uses like, pushes off a little bit with their hand or the guy ducks his head down, it's kind of eh. But one thing I'm curious about, where do you stand on if you do have a mess up like McClung did, can you still get a 50?
I would deduct a point if I'm a judge.
I think so too.
Plus, they give out too many 10s in the dunk contest. Way too many 10s.
Yeah.
I would deduct a point because it takes a lot of the shine off of your dunk if you miss the first one.
It's a real momentum killer for the show.
Yeah.
It really is.
Was it Jaylen Brown who he tried to do he covered his eyes, but he did it too late?
Yes.
Okay. I hate to bring Candace Parker into this.
Oh, her dunk?
She did a dunk contest. I don't remember if this was an All-American, like a high school All-American, like McDonald's All-American game, or if it was WNBA, but she did a dunk contest. And she did a dunk where she covered her eyes and dunked it. But she clearly took her arm away before she put the ball in.
Yeah.
And it's just, she didn't do the thing. She watched the ball go in the basket. But that wasn't as bad as what Jaylen Brown did.
Jaylen Brown, who was, unless I'm not thinking of somebody, the star power as far as that's the guy.
Another thing, the big dogs don't do it.
He was the biggest dog, and that's Jaylen Brown. He's a big dog in Boston, and because he plays in Boston, but he's not the best dude on that team.
Like LeBron has never done a dunk contest.
No.
Hate that.
Be a lot cooler if he did.
They let Mac McClung do it. It was a good dunker, but
they're dipping to the G League.
The dude's in the G League. He's played 4 NBA games, I think.
4. Yeah.
He has 2 dunk titles.
Which is
4
dope.
games played.
Good for him. He's got half as many.
No, he has long hair now too.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. That's a cool bit for him. I'm sure his gram's popping.
Yeah.
But I admittedly, it's not must-see TV, which I think most people agree, but I don't know what else they can do.
It used to be.
It did.
That was like must-watch TV for me. I would tune in okay, what are we going to see tonight? The Vince Carter days are gone.
Did you watch any of the Steph Curry, Sabrina Ionescu?
I did watch
shootout?
A little bit of it, yeah. I watched his entire final round.
That was cool.
Yeah.
More stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's objectively cool, and she shot from the NBA line.
Getting the ladies in the mix is a cool thing.
Yeah. 20. She went out there and she lit it up too. 26, and Steph went out there at 29. So it was competitive.
She's got game, Dave.
She does. I thought it was cool. More of that. And then other than that, the actual game, which I did watch. I don't usually watch unless I will watch because Luka's in there. I'll always watch an All-Star game if my team. I shouldn't say that because I don't ever watch Pro Bowl. I always watch MLB and NBA All-Star stuff if I've got, players in there. And Luka went out there, and it was pretty clear, immediately that he was going to defer. It's not really his style game. He's not a high flyer. I don't know if you see. He tried to throw one off the backboard. He tried to oop to himself on a breakaway.
I missed that.
Didn't go well. No, he front rimmed the dunk. It was really bad. He has no vertical.
He can dunk for the record. He
can dunk.
He's not a high flyer.
He threw one down previously, and he's not a high flyer.
Yeah. The All-Star game, it's just they're kind of dumb at this point. It's just guys throwing up from half court, and there's no defense. It's just a spectacle. Obviously,
it's pretty funny because absolutely no one takes it seriously.
No,
they don't even try. And
it's it's ooh, Trae Young put one under Durant's legs. It's cool, but it's an All-Star game.
Yeah, Cat went for 50. What does that mean? But yeah, I don't know what else they can do. Maybe put some kind of monetary prize out there, which will make people mad. But it might give them more incentive because nobody wants to go out there and get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the All-Star break. You're supposed to recharge a little bit. And that weekend's exhausting. These guys have to be a million different places. They're doing shows. They're doing podcasts. They're doing TNT stuff. So yeah,
Didn't a high profile player, I forgot who it was, just come out and say like, yeah, no one gives a shit about this.
yeah, I think so.
Anthony Edwards or somebody, I forgot who. I don't want to. It may not have been him. Someone in that vein was
Anthony
like,
Davis, I
was like,
believe.
no one really cares.
I think many of them alluded to it. I think Jokic, Luka, even Jokic and Luka, they've never really given a shit. But
Did they get paid to show up for this?
I don't think so. And I think I read something. I saw a headline. I didn't read the actual article because I'm lazy. But that's kind of a sore spot where they want to get compensated to go do this. Which cue
Yeah.
the did the
Oh,
multimillionaires that took over
did the 28 million this year? Is that not enough for you?
Yeah, it's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shout out to the All-Star game. You're just perfectly shitty. You got some stuff we'll pay attention to, but the game.
All-Star game festivities for me across all sports. Number 1 is home run derby. Number 2 is probably still the dunk contest, even though it has gone downhill. And then you get to the actual games. Like the All-Star baseball game is kind of fun. Because it's like this lineup's sick, you know. Imagine pitching all these guys.
I guess interleague play kind of ruined the All-Star game.
Yeah, that too.
Fun fact, I was at the first interleague game. The Giants at Texas Rangers, weirdly.
How about that?
Yeah, Giants won.
Was that Bonds era? When did interleague play start?
Dude, it had to be.
I want to say it's been going on for like 15 this year or something like that.
No, well, it feels like before that. Hold on.
Maybe you're right.
Interleague.
Have you ever watched
I thought it was
Have you ever watched the hockey stuff? The hockey All-Star stuff?
Yeah, June 12th, 1997. First interleague game.
1997. Oh, wow. It's been longer than I thought.
That's wild.
The hockey's kind of sick. They do the skills challenge thing. And
Skills challenge is fun.
Yeah.
That
And
is.
they like race.
I love all that.
The racing's cool.
Yeah, I think they get away with more.
Dude, that's what. Wait, does NFL do that? Do they race? I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
They've done some stuff. I don't know if it's official. I remember one year Micah raced Cheetah and a couple other guys
Okay.
in like a 40 or something.
Did they do it just cause it was like a sanctioned like?
I don't
"All right,
think
we're
it
gonna
was
do a
sanctioned.
race."
I don't think it
Okay.
was sanctioned. But
Alright.
it had to have been the Pro Bowl. Whatever. Yeah, I think NFL is like they've completely given up. They know nobody really cares. It's just let's get these guys out to Hawaii. At least they're in a dope spot. Whereas you get this one, the NBA All-Star game
Indianapolis.
was in Indianapolis. No offense to our good friends in Indiana, Randy.
A fine city.
Even though Randy,
Yeah, emphasis on fine.
I've never been there. I
the
don't
home
know.
of basketball.
I don't know what it's
Some
like.
said
Chicago's little brother.
that's right.
Oh wow.
What's this Caitlin Clark statue thing? Did you put this in here or is this KJ?
I did not, but she did break the record.
Will her statue be made of corn? KJ asks. Probably not.
Probably not.
You don't want an edible statue.
I can't say for sure, but it probably will not be made of corn, KJ. Yeah, she the shot that she hit to break the record, she shot it from like 15 feet beyond the arc. It was pretty dope. She's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible.
She's fun.
She is. She can straight fill it up, as the kids say.
She can fill it up. Hey, shout out to Brittany Griner getting her number retired at Baylor finally. It's cool.
Well, Nick Adams is not very happy about it.
No, he's not. Nobody responded to my Nick Adams text. Has he been hot?
He's kind of going through a little glow up. I think he got hair plugs or something.
he on
His hair is very coiffed these days.
He's giving Ozempic.
He's giving Ozempic plus hair plugs plus spray tan.
Do you think he went to Turkey and got all that shit?
Yeah.
Hey man, had her backer reach out. Turkey trip for everything. $3,500. Got his hair done. Stayed in resort. Driven to and from.
No shit.
35 hundo.
Speaking of, I couldn't help but notice. I was looking at the calendar earlier. It looks like Brett's getting a spray tan at 9:15 on Friday.
Day of?
Yeah.
He calls it a sprizzy tizzy.
A sprizzy tizzy.
Oh, that's kind of crazy to go day of, right?
He's wild for
I
that.
feel like you do the day before. Let it set in. You can get a shower, and because I don't know if he's able to shower.
Yeah, don't you have to like let it set in after a while?
He was telling me his routine. It seems like he knows what he's doing. I don't know. I don't do spray tan.
Is he out there?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, he's out there. You want me to give it a tap tap?
Yeah.
Get his pale ass in here.
I gotta know.
He's coming.
All right.
Because it's like, yeah, I thought you let it set in for like 12 hours and then you can't shower and all
I guess
that.
we don't need headphones, huh?
Sit
I
down.
think we can still do them.
Sit down.
Hey, we got a quick question.
Hey,
You're okay. You're not in trouble.
Only because you put it on the calendar, I feel like it's fair to talk about.
okay.
What are you doing Friday morning at 9:15?
Getting a sprizzy tizzy.
Okay.
Okay.
I told you.
Here's our question.
It's for Barrett's wedding.
I know.
No, we
I
know.
don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm
We
not
got it.
judging you for getting
got
it. Do you normally do it day of?
No, I can't do it the day before because I have hockey Thursday night. And
You
so
can't sweat. You can't sweat at
you
all.
can't sweat that much.
How long
Are you gonna stink?
are you
No,
going to be able
I'm
to?
gonna go rinse it off before going to the wedding.
How long does it take to set in before
Like
you can
6
shower?
6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were like, dude, you can't just. I'm worried about you in like your tuck shirt with the.
No,
with the
I'm
spray
gonna go.
tan.
I'm gonna go home, rinse off, then go get a drink before the wedding, then show up at the wedding.
Fuck.
This guy's got a plan.
Got a
Damn,
plan.
player.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're worried that you're gonna be like streaky and
No.
smelly
I
and
thought of everything
orange.
here. I have to break the news that Sydney Sweeney and Casey Musgraves are hosting SNL March 2nd.
I might watch.
Yeah.
That is a powerful duo, David.
Oh, she's
Who's gonna outshine who up there? Hard to say.
man. Are they about to be BFFs?
Dave has a connect. Do we go?
Oh yeah, you are.
No, I don't know if we'll be able to go. I don't know if I ever want. Would you want to go watch an SNL taping?
I have friends who have, and they said it's fun.
I bet. It's,
I bet they engage the audience there.
I bet that's cool.
they know what they're doing.
That's a cool thing to see.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay.
Had to break that.
That's good breaking news, Brett. That's
Yeah.
Brett's breaking news on
You
Too
got
Much Dip.
Short but sweet.
Hey,
man.
you got
really
any
brought
sports
it.
things you want to bitch about?
What's your hottest sports take at the moment?
Ooh, hottest sports take at the moment. I think Chip Kelly leaving UCLA as the head coach to go be the offensive coordinator at Ohio State was a great move.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this a stepping stone back to the NFL?
I think he wants to be a college head coach, but at a program that can actually pay the guys.
Okay.
So UCLA head coach to Ohio State coordinator to like SMU head coach. Maybe
No.
look
I
out.
feel like that's not that big of a.
I think the Ponies are going to be in the 12-team playoff in the next 5 years.
They're allowed to
Okay.
spin now,
Yeah.
like the old days.
Yeah.
Pony's got money.
Pony Express, baby, it's back.
Okay.
What do they do? No, that's the frogs. Do they do anything?
Isn't that the ears or something?
They do the gallop. I don't know.
I don't think that's the hand sign as a gallop,
Yeah,
David.
that would be hard to do. Hold on. What is SMU's?
Stangs, man.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the pony ears. Is that pony
Is
ears?
it like kind of like a little?
I bet it's
bend?
like that. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
you're
like a
right. It
little bend.
is. It's a little too much like the.
Because that is USC.
This is
V for
TCU,
victory.
their rival, and this
That's
is
the thing.
SMU.
So you
Bears.
got TCU,
And then here's
SMU,
here's
USC.
Dillon.
This is my new one. Pause down.
Is that Sikkim?
He's doing.
I'm doing
He's
Bear
trying.
Paw-
Yeah, he's doing.
Baylor.
Sick
Oh,
him down.
Pause down.
Pause down.
He's
like
trying
horns.
to combat this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Which will get you in trouble.
Which also looks like you're doing Thriller.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, Brett.
What's T State? Do you guys have a thing? Oh, guns. Isn't that
No.
Isn't that tech?
Your ring finger points at San Marcos if this is the state of Texas. That's why.
Oh,
Go
That's what-
Cats, go.
That's what they say.
got
yeah. Eat them up.
it. Eat them up.
State of Texas.
Okay.
It's not
Is that
perfectly like
that's
the state
tech? I mean, that's tech's thing too, right?
No,
It's
they do one finger.
They do
one finger.
They do get your guns up.
And they go, that's what my friends do from tech. They go, which I don't know if that's
Uh-huh.
an actual part of
That's
it.
what I do when I want like a squirrel to come near me.
You
a
do.
deer.
You give them a finger pistol.
No, just like come here.
That's good. Clip that,
It's
Randy.
awesome.
A&M, nothing, right?
Thumbs
Oh
up.
Jesus, there's a thing for every
Thumbs-
Texas school, Randy. How about
The
that?
lamest one of all time.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Okay. yeah.
Cool.
Oh, thumbs down.
You
are fucked.
Man, hopefully
We
you're
have a
watching
lot
this
of fun.
episode on YouTube.
We're coming back from that.
Oh yeah, we're not on YouTube right now.
We
will
can clip.
be
We can do it.
back.
We can a little clippy.
We can do
I'll
clipping.
write it down.
We have a
We'll
lot
do
of
a
fun. We
clippy.
have a lot of rowdiness too.
Yeah, there's a better one for you.
It's 100% rowdy
Man.
if you do it to the scale.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, keep it in the sports vein. Before I go, keep an eye out on Friday morning. Column dropping on Washed Weekly from yours truly.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's it going to
Okay.
be about?
It's the the starting lineup of breakfast cereal mascots in football positions.
This is a callback to the Patreon episode from this morning.
Tony the Tiger's got to be QB1,
Left
right?
left tackle.
He
Left
put him
tackle.
on the line, and I said the same thing.
He's a great
Defensive end maybe over left tackle.
My line is you'll see my line.
See,
You'll see my line.
I envisioned like young Cam Newton, Tony the Tiger, just fucking unit.
Who's fucking spinning it?
Don't reveal
Okay,
that.
yeah, you know
Save
what?
that
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
column.
Yeah.
Okay.
Read it Friday.
All right. Well,
All
Brett,
right,
thanks.
Who you
guys.
like in Mexico this weekend?
Oh, I think Finau probably wins it.
Is that a repeat? He won last year? He's
No,
won
John
there.
Rahm won, didn't he?
Did he?
No, Tony might have won. I'm not going chalk with it. I mean, it's a tournament of a lot of interesting cats.
Tony won.
Nikolai Hogard is one. I like Taylor Pendrith, perhaps. Keep an eye out. You're gonna
You
get some
do.
value this week.
You're due.
Maybe Beyond Yonan finally.
Hey man, you keep sprinkling on them long shots.
The listicles we'll be back.
Oh yeah,
We'll be back.
we're not done with Luke.
I'm done with Luke for a little bit, but the listicles will be back.
Good.
Very cool.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
Glad we settled that. I want to get a spray tan.
Go get a spray tan, bitch.
I don't.
No, not gonna do it.
I'm trying to. It's gonna be sunny all week. I want to get like a natural tan.
You want to get a tan?
But I also don't want to be the guy walking my dog around the neighborhood shirtless.
That's
I'll
what
do
I
it. Pop
You
top.
do that on the trail. That's different.
true.
Walking around just like your neighborhood around like
I used to do that in my old neighborhood.
I'm just not ready
Well,
to
I
stunt.
kept it on the side streets, not the main thoroughfare.
If I go for a jog, I pop top. But just a walk, and if I have to like encounter somebody and talk to them, I don't want to talk to a neighbor who I don't know that well shirtless.
There have been times when I've been on the trail shirtless, and I've seen like Kayla, for example. She is on the trail quite a bit, and I'll see her and I'll cover up to have a conversation with her. It just feels weird. I don't know.
It's weird.
It's a bit.
It's not weird, but yeah, I would do the same.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't just let anybody see this shit.
Hey, before we get out of here, I want to talk about a kid. We are rarely early on recruits, and I don't know what year this kid's supposed to come through, but I want to go ahead and put a couple stars on his name, put some respect on his name. Have you heard of a Jacob Doffenbach?
I have not.
You have not.
What is there a sport this young man plays?
Well, he is an up and comer in basketball, and he is dominating the lane, dominating the paint. Randy, if you could toss him up, they're calling him Big Red.
Wait, is this the okay?
He's a fucking dog.
Okay.
Do you want audio or not?
No, yeah, I think I do want the audio for this video.
Okay.
Who is this 16-year-old from Illinois?
I sent you
and
this
has
the
been
other day.
going viral on TikTok for his dominant mini basketball highlights.
He's a problem.
This is Jacob Doffenbach, aka Big Red. And after watching this video, you will see why he is regarded as the best mini basketball prospect of the last century. Simply put, this young man is just too dominant for the competition he faces in the major sports league. You could say Big Red is having a prime Blake Griffin run with the amount of poster dunks he has racked up these past few months. But I want to make something clear.
Oh, he's
Big
got
Red
range.
is not just a dominant inside force. He also possesses a deadly three-point jumper and needs to be covered 24/7. Even when defenders pick him up full court, he finds way to make highlight plays
That's
through his
wrong.
creative
Oh,
play style.
dude, that's-
Hold on, run that back. Big Red hits his defender with a pass fake, which gets him turned around. He proceeds to laugh right in his face and then bury the deep triple. Big Red is a generational talent, and I'm excited
Dude.
to see his development playing organized basketball as well.
Why is he so nice with it?
The little setup they have is sick. They have full court with tape, with the lines taped on the floor, on the hardwood floor.
And
Unbelievable.
It's just it's his playground, basically.
Dude,
like that's his court. They're
ima-
going to name that court after him. They better hang up a Big Red banner.
Imagine trying to hold your ground in the paint when Big Red comes through.
There's nothing you can do.
There's absolutely nothing.
It reminds me, it's giving Shaq year 2, year 3 Orlando Magic. When like the league did not know what was happening. Like, what do? We can't go put Greg Ostertag on this guy.
a true generational talent.
I've never seen anything like it. And just how he reacts like business as usual.
Randy, you might know the answer to this. Is it the same guy who narrates all the videos that are like this? It sounds like the same voice for all of them.
I have no clue.
Okay.
It was definitely done in the same.
Because he's the one who
Cadence.
did the what's the Gronk kid? Baby. He did the Baby Gronk.
Baby Gronk.
One. The one when they talk about rizzing up.
Livy Dunn.
Livy
Yeah.
Dunn, thank you.
For some reason, people think they have to do a certain cadence when they
This
do an
is
overlay on
Jacob.
these.
What's his last name? This is Jacob Doffenbach, aka Big Red.
I guess,
It's a name you're going to want to know.
I guess it's the TikTok reporting thing. Like the YouTube used to be, "What's up, guys? We're here, there." That's just the TikTok cadence now.
How come all YouTube thumbnails like they're doing like these wild ass facial expressions?
That's just what has been
J-Bone
proven to
does
work.
it.
Yeah,
Do your best. Do
he
your
does
best
that.
one.
That's
All right,
mine.
I'm gonna do mine.
Okay,
Man,
that's good.
If only we had YouTube, I could put both of those on there.
Oh damn
Hopefully
it!
we will.
We
Hopefully
figured
back
out
back.
YouTube once we got kicked off. That's tough.
Yeah,
I didn't know he had range. Full disclosure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought he was just a problem in the paint,
no,
but he's adapted to the modern game.
that's why you can't guard him.
He's unguardable because what are you gonna do? You gonna put your 5 out there to guard him? Well, he's got handles and he can get to the rack if he wants to. He's not just a big dude out there in the
Or he'll
paint.
just dial it up from deep.
Oh my God. Somebody keep an eye on, dude.
I'll be following his career.
Champaign, Illinois, I believe.
Great. Champagne.
Put this in the All-Star game.
Get
Mini
Big Red out
basketball.
there. Is that how we fix the All-Star game? We get Big Red.
Yeah,
We get Big
Mini
Jacob Red.
basketball. Big Red.
You just got Doffenbach.
Damn, that's a sick name too.
The Doff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's run it back. Quick and easy one.
Let's run it back. Each segment during which we talk about what we already talked about. KJ is MIA today.
Technical problem.
We had a little issue. Thomas Rhett and Morgan Wallen made a shit song. Brett is getting a sprizzy tizzy. Sweens and Spacey Casey are hosting SNL. And finally, Jacob Doffenbach is the best mini basketball prospect of the last decade.
They're calling him D-Bach.
He's a generational talent.
Oh my God.
And that concludes Run It Back. All right. That'll do it, folks.
We're going to see you guys next week. And hey, we'll let you know. We'll keep you posted about YouTube. If you know anybody who works for YouTube that would like to help out a company that's had approximately 0 strikes against it, please reach out to us, dave@washedmedia.com. Thank you.
Bye now.
I want my chips with the dip, that's all I know. I don't want my chips plain, I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.